Before maps, before borders, before foreign flags touched these shores, there were the coastal navigators. They were the watchers of the horizon, the readers of currents, the keepers of Atlantic memory. They were the Tequesta and the eyes. Who they were, no repetition. The Tequesta occupied what is now South Florida, the mouth of the Miami River, Biscayne Bay, and the Keys. The AIs ruled the Atlantic coast, from Cape Canaveral to the Indian River Lagoon. They did not build massive stone cities. They did not farm like inland nations. Their power was movement, observation, and control of coastal passage. They were not isolated tribes, they were sentinels, masters of currents and sky. The Tequesta and Ayas understood something Europeans would later exploit: the Gulf Stream and the Atlantic return currents. They knew when ships would arrive, from which direction, and how the sea would carry them. They read stars, wind shifts, tides, lunar cycles. This was not primitive survival. This was advanced maritime science. The Atlantean thread and Atlantean tradition, coastal guardians were assigned to protect knowledge routes, monitor post-flood sea levels, guide or deny passage. The Tequestan AIs fit this role perfectly. Their villages sat at river mouths, inlets, barrier islands, not randomly, but strategically. They were living beacons. Sacred relationship with the dead, unlike inland nations. The Tequesta and Ice did not bury their dead in the earth. They kept bones in sacred spaces, especially skulls. Why? Because memory was not believed to die. It was stored. The skull held ancestral knowledge, navigational memory, spiritual guidance. This mirrors Atlantean and pre-dynastic Egyptian traditions. Why they were targeted early. The Spanish did not fear the Tequesta and Ayas for their numbers. They feared them because they controlled coastal access. They warned other nations. They refused conversion. They understood the sea better than Europeans expected, so they were erased quickly. Diseased, displaced, silenced, not conquered, removed. The Tequesta and Ice were not lost tribes. They were guardians of passage. They watched the sea long before foreign sails appeared, and when the ships came, they already knew what it meant. Florida remembers. The water remembers. And now, so do we. Subscribe to awaken the DNA of our ancestors.